We all want to look fresh-faced and younger, and makeup can be a great aid to that, but sometimes makeup mistakes can be more aging than no makeup at all. Keep in mind that your makeup style needs to evolve and adapt to your changing skin as you age. When you're in the mood for the softest soft serve around, where's the first spot on your list? If you're like many people out there, it's Dairy Queen. Tried and true techniques from your high school years will no longer cut it 15, 20, or 30 years later. You might be an old hand at applying your makeup, and if you're not careful, you can end up looking older, too. The Dairy Queen mission is to create positive memories for all who touch DQ, and if you've had many of the treats from this place before, you'll see that the company often gets it right. From the classic ice cream menu to the actually pretty decent meal options, it's definitely a sweet and tasty alternative when you don't want to go on your usual McDonald's run. But if you aren't a regular at Dairy Queen, you may not know how to get the best deals, promos, and even menu items on your own. We've compiled a list of the most common makeup mistakes that will actually add years instead of removing them. Keep reading to find out if you're committing any of these aging mistakes and what you can do to correct them. Foundation faux pas makeup mistakes that age. You can start right at the foundation, literally. And you may not know that there are a ton of hacks that can make your experience at Dairy Queen even better than usual. Foundation forms the base of any look, but as you age you need to be aware that your foundation needs will change. As Maybelline New York artist Melissa Silver explains, no foundation is better than bad foundation, but good foundation is best. If you skip foundation, your skin tone will be uneven. If you apply your foundation too heavily, it can settle into fine lines and creases, highlighting your imperfections. Use a formula that is heavy enough to smooth out your complexion without becoming cakey. Take some time to learn these very valuable Dairy Queen hacks so you can rule the drive-thru on your next fast food run. Take advantage of the secret menu at Dairy Queen as much as you might love any restaurant out there. There are only so many times you can eat the same dishes before you get bored with them. Just think about it. How many times have you ordered the exact same flavor of Blizzard from Dairy Queen? When it's time to switch things up, you have some options at Dairy Queen. Notably, just about every selection on the restaurant's secret menu. If you love everything about a classic Blizzard but want a new flavor, you definitely have to try the Banana Split Blizzard, though we're not all fans. The Coffee Blizzard is also a hit for those who want to get a little pep from their next indulgence. Drier skin is common as you age, so you may be happier with a liquid or cream foundation, or even a tinted moisturizer, instead of a powder foundation which can make your skin look flaky. Finally, even if you've been using the same shade of foundation since 8th grade, don't forget to check for a better match or formulation occasionally. You may be surprised at the results. Using the wrong type of foundation. There are so many different foundation formulas available, from liquid to gel, cushion, mousse and powder. And if you're looking for the perfect dessert for the hottest of days, then the frozen hot chocolate may just be the best item on the menu. Just be sure you remember all the components of the specific secret menu item you want. But not all are created equally for everyone. If the staff member helping you doesn't know what you're talking about, you can break it down for them. Get free stuff and coupons when you sign up for the Blizzard Fan Club at Dairy Queen. If you frequent your local Dairy Queen location fairly regularly, it may be time to take your relationship to the ultimate fast food ice cream spot to the next level. You need to know which ones will give you the most youthful appearance and which ones will add years to your face. Makeup artist Hilary Klein explained, "Nobody has perfect skin, but do find a foundation that is right for your skin type and gives you the coverage you want." Klein explained that understanding coverage is key. If you want a super natural look with sheer to medium coverage, I suggest opting for a BB cream or a tinted moisturizer. That's right, it's time for you to sign up for the Blizzard Fan Club. If you want something that will cover imperfections, reach for a medium to fuller coverage foundation. If hiding your age is one of the main reasons why you are wearing foundation in the first place, Klein says it is best to nix powder or mineral-based formulas. As we get older, skin becomes more dry, so adding powder just absorbs all of the oil and moisture. Over-contouring. In recent years, contouring has become one of the top makeup trends.
Before you roll your eyes and decide you don't want to sign up for a program that's just going to send you a ton of spam, hear us out. The Blizzard Fan Club actually gives you access to a ton of valuable promos and deals you wouldn't otherwise get. For example, just take this experience from the crazy coupon lady. From the runway to the red carpet and even the grocery store, contouring is everywhere. Back in 2018, she told her readers that when she had signed up for the Blizzard fan club, she received 2 separate coupons for discounts on a Blizzard or Dairy Queen cake and for a Royal Blizzard treat. It doesn't matter what the demographic is, every brand from Urban Decay to Laura Geller and L'Oreal makes a contouring kit and they are selling out by the truckload. It's easy to understand why contouring is popular. Done right, it is a great way to achieve a youthful appearance, but too much contouring can go wrong, says Murat Evin, creative director of the London School of Makeup. Sounds like a pretty good deal considering it'll only take you a few moments to sign up. The best part? Multiple people in your household can sign up, so you can get several coupons for everyone to use. Contouring can certainly make your face appear younger, but going overboard can actually do quite the opposite, too. He broke down how contouring works and explained how it can easily go south. Just make sure to time it right because you will have to use your coupons within a set amount of time. If your Dairy Queen Blizzard isn't served upside down, the next one is free. If you know nothing else about Dairy Queen and its products, you know that the Blizzard has the amazing ability to defy gravity. The art of contouring is that it enhances the structure of your face, so that it appears more defined. However, too much definition can actually highlight aging lines that are better left concealed. Another tip to keep it youthful looking, Evin says always blend those contour lines. Highlighting bright, glowing skin equals youthful looking skin. But it takes the proper placement of such a glow to make it work in your benefit. There are certain areas of the face where mature women shouldn't wear highlighter. You don't want to apply a shimmery highlighter on your brow bone. That can look dated and tends to pull down the eye, explains celebrity makeup artist Suzy Gerstein. Another area you don't want to apply it? In your smile lines or in the crease of the eye, she tells us. Both tend to emphasize crepey texture. So you want to highlight more taut areas, such as the center of the eye or the cheekbones. The ice cream won't come out of your cup, even if you turn it upside down unless you let it melt, of course. And if you are going to highlight, she recommends sticking to a liquid highlighter. Setting makeup with powder. It's been recommended time and time again to use powder on top of any cream formulas to make them longer lasting. But as you age, your skin produces less oil. With drier skin, powder tends to seep into fine lines, explains makeup artist Ariel Lewis. This is largely because of the makeup of the substance itself. Try using a setting spray instead. She recommends trying Urban Decay All Night Long Lasting Makeup Setting Spray. Not blending properly. We all know that forgetting to do things is a general sign of aging, which can be problematic when it comes to makeup. The FDA says that ice cream must have a 10% butterfat content for it to be accurately called ice cream. That's why a Blizzard isn't technically ice cream, it's really ice milk. This is the simple explanation behind why the staff member at your local Dairy Queen is able to turn your Blizzard upside down when they serve it to you. But here's something you might not know: if they don't serve you your Blizzard upside down, your next Blizzard is free in participating restaurants. According Evin, as people get older, they tend to skip over the very essential step of blending. However, keep in mind that you'll have to claim your prize right there. You can't just tell the restaurant what happened the next time you visit. This doesn't happen too often because the staff knows that they'll have to give away free food if they forget to do it. But just keep an eye out whenever you order a Blizzard, and you may just get lucky. Take advantage of weekday happy hours at Dairy Queen for amazing prices. When you think of going to a happy hour, you probably think of grabbing drinks with friends after work. Sure, that's a lot of fun, but what if you want to take it easy on the alcohol but go hard on the soft serve? That's when it's the perfect time to head to your local Dairy Queen. The restaurant chain has a happy hour of its own, and it's a promo you'll definitely want to take advantage of. It's your chance to grab your favorite DQ classics to slurp on or gobble up when you're on the go. He told me, people apply their makeup and forget to blend, but blending your makeup in properly is so important to get a youthful, even coverage. Forgetting to blend can reveal the dead giveaways of aging, says Evin. Not blending your foundation evenly across your face can actually accentuate the fine lines you are trying to disguise. Happy hour lasts from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. on weekdays at participating locations, so just see if you can get out of work a little earlier than usual so you can get to the good stuff. Different menu items are on the happy hour list all the time, but some of the regular items you can expect are the misty slushies, frappés, and iced coffee. One of these drinks might just be the perfect pick-me-up to help you make it through the rest of the week. Get money off at Dairy Queen if you're military personnel. People who have served in the military have put their lives on the line to take care of their country, and many companies and organizations like to find ways to give back to them. Mature skin needs extra TLC because it gets more and more delicate as you age. Using the wrong tools and brushes. Looking younger isn't always a matter of what makeup you apply, but how you apply it. Dairy Queen is reportedly one of them. We've all used a little extra foundation on those days when our flaws are very noticeable, but Evan shared the best way to look younger is to use a more precise amount of product. If you are military personnel, there's even more reason to visit your local Dairy Queen because the restaurant is likely to give you a good discount, maybe even a substantial one. Here's something to keep in mind, though, not all stores have the same policy when it comes to military discounts. He says you can only achieve this with the right brushes and tools. It is important you use the correct tools to ensure you achieve a light coverage. Therefore, it's important to ask what your Dairy Queen's policy is. A common mistake people make is using heavy-duty brushes with thick, tight bristles to apply foundation with. Some stores have been known to give up to 50% off for those in military uniform, while others offer a less substantial 10%, but still, take any discount you can get, right? If you're going to try to take advantage of these great deals, you may want to bring some sort of military ID just so you can back it up. You can get a free dilly bar at Dairy Queen if you complete a survey. When it comes to the sweetest treats on the Dairy Queen menu, you really can't go wrong with a dilly bar. It's the perfect warm weather dessert, especially if you don't want to have to deal with an ice cream cone dripping down your arm before you can eat it all. Basically, think of a round of ice cream dipped in chocolate and placed on a stick for your convenient snacking pleasure. You can get one off the menu anytime you want, but dilly bars taste so much better when you get them for free. Using buffer brushes actually plasters your face with heavy foundation and doesn't blend in your makeup as well as a soft stipple brush can. His approach is to always choose a softer brush, no matter what kind of makeup you are applying, but especially when it comes to eye makeup. Evan explained that it's all because of skin elasticity. And you can, if only you're willing to fill out a quick survey. Basically, you just have to tell Dairy Queen what you think of the service and the restaurant. Before you know it, a free dilly bar will be yours. Now, you just have to decide which one you're going to get. Eyelids loosen up as you age and the skin around the eyes is the most delicate of all. The chocolate is the classic option, and it's certainly hard to beat. If you use a tight bristled brush, it will only irritate the loose area of skin and make your eyes look older and heavier. Make sure you invest in a soft eyeshadow brush, with fluffy thistles for gentle application and even coverage. For getting primer, it's important to start your face off right to look your youngest, which is why everyone needs to use primer. But the cherry and butterscotch options are both out of this world as well, so you'll just have to go with your gut. Students can get a discount at some Dairy Queen locations. Life as a college student may be fun, but most people in college aren't exactly living large when it comes to their budgets. If you're in college, you really need to save every penny you can, especially if you've got those student loans stacking up. Yikes. Because if you don't, according to Klein, as the day gets older, so will your look. That doesn't mean you can never treat yourself, of course, it just means you should be smart when you choose to do so. She explained, by not applying primer, you run the risk of having your makeup look muddy and melted off by the afternoon. That's why your local Dairy Queen might be the right choice for a quick meal.
Many Dairy Queen locations offer student discounts, according to Broke Scholar. You could get up to 10% off your order. This doesn't equate to a youthful look. That may not sound like much at first, but by your 20th Dairy Queen run of the semester, it'll definitely add up, especially if you're picking up for your study group or part of your dorm floor. Remember that not every location will offer this discount, so make sure you check ahead if you're really depending on that 10% off. By using a primer, you are making sure that your makeup lasts throughout the day. But don't forget to prime your skin before using primer, Klein reminded. It's important to have a good skincare routine along with properly moisturizing and priming your skin before a makeup application. Concealer mishaps. When it comes to concealer, one size does not fit all. A concealer perfect for covering spots or blemishes will likely be way too thick for under-eye use. Makeup artist Levon explains the ways people usually go wrong with concealer. If the concealer is too thick or not the right color, you're accentuating more than you are concealing. Skin under the eye is 7 times thinner than the rest of your face, so a light touch is necessary. Use a lightweight formulation for under-eye use, and pick a shade that matches your skin tone. If you have purplish circles, you can get a color with a yellow or peach undertone to counteract it. Don't go with super light shades, which will make you look ashy or give you the reverse raccoon appearance. Apply only to the inner corner of your under-eye area, and gently blend and sweep outwards and downwards. Blushing beauty. Unless you're actually in high school, don't apply blush to the apples of your cheeks. And don't forget to bring your student ID with you so the cashier can check it out. Just looking young may not cut it when you're trying to save those pennies. Spend a few cents more to get extra toppings on your dessert at Dairy Queen. You may be surprised that one of the most celebrated items on the menu at Dairy Queen actually isn't a menu item itself, it's an add-on. The marshmallow cream is a super sweet and sorta sticky topper that comes on some menu items automatically. You also want to avoid using too much blush, applying it too low, or picking the wrong shade. Los Angeles celebrity makeup artist Jan Ping lays it on the line. There was a certain era when more was better when it came to blush, and you can still spot those women today because they're still piling it on. Avoid shades that are too brown or red, because they can look muddy when applied. Instead, pinch your cheeks and try to find a blush that matches the natural shade that results. Opt for a cream formulation instead of powder to avoid a flaky finish. But don't think you have to order one of those specific items just to get that pillowy cloud of sugar on your next Dairy Queen order. Apply a small amount to the center of your cheekbone and sweep upward and back. Make sure to blend well. Just ask for it as a topping on whatever you want, and the staff should accommodate you. It only costs 0.59 cents per topping, and in our opinion, it's definitely worth it for the marshmallow cream. If you already have a favorite Blizzard favorite, adding marshmallow cream on top is the way to go. This will give an instant lift to your face along with a youthful glow. Lining the bottom lash line in black heavy liner on the bottom lid is aging for many reasons. But you could even order it on something as simple as a banana split. It makes your eyes look smaller, it accentuates the fine lines surrounding the eyes, and it drags down your whole face. And if you're dying to try the secret menu, you can always order the marshmallow cream sundae, a masterpiece in its simplicity and quite possibly your new favorite item not on the menu. It's simply a vanilla soft serve sundae with marshmallow cream heaped on top. And if you're not a fan of marshmallow cream, you'll be happy to know that this secret isn't limited to this one topping. To keep things looking youthful, you want your eyes to appear brighter and more open. You can do this many different ways. You can add just about any topping you want to any order, and every topping you add on is just 0.59 cents. Don't forget to try the seasonal Blizzard flavors at Dairy Queen before they're gone. You may get used to the same Blizzard flavors you always choose if you opt for the same thing time and time again. First, would be to keep the bottom lash liner light. Use a deep brown eyeshadow and an angled brush instead of a hard black kohl pencil, explains Washington, D.C. based makeup artist Ariel Lewis. Keep gel liner away from the bottom. Use it only on the top of your lids. And she reminds us that it's okay, so, when you're feeling a bit more adventurous, you should try something that may not always be on the menu.
Dairy Queen is known for switching up its menu during different seasons, so there's almost always something new to try out. For example, this summer saw some delicious-looking summertime blizzards coming to Dairy Queen stores everywhere. To have black liner on the top lid and brown liner on the bottom. Simply blend the brown eyeshadow from the inner to the outer corner of the bottom lid. The first on our list is the Oreo Cheesecake Blizzard. Honestly, do we have to say anything more? Cheesecake is, inarguably, the best dessert on the planet. And what's the only thing that could improve the painfully rich and smooth texture of cheesecake? The crunch from crushed up Oreos. You can even wet the brush for a little more control. Another tip is to use white or nude liner on the bottom waterline, makeup artist Missy Lowe explains. It brightens your eyes and creates a youthful glow. This is a perfect option for the no makeup look. Wear too much mascara on the bottom lashes. This is similar to the wearing heavy liner only on the bottom lash line. Celebrity makeup artist Suzy explains that heavy mascara on the bottom lashes can cast a shadows and flake, creating the illusion of dark circles. It can even pull the eye down as a whole. There's no way it couldn't be good. I'm really into the Tightline mascara by IT Cosmetics, she explains. It allows you to get right into the roots without clumping, and functions almost as eyeliner. So if you are going to wear mascara on the bottom, keep it clean and tight. Metallic eyeshadow. You may adore it, but metallic eyeshadow can really age you if your eyelids aren't as taut as they once were, and, unfortunately, that's just a natural part of aging. These fun shimmer shadows can enhance and draw attention to wrinkles and fine lines in this area. DQ fans should also try the Frosted Animal Cookie Blizzard. Yes, it does have animal cookie pieces inside. Summertime isn't the only time you'll find special treats on the seasonal menu. Metallic, shimmer and glitter shadows can settle into the fine lines and crackle around the eyes, explains Lowe. Spoon University placed the Candy Cane Oreo Blizzard on its 11 best Dairy Queen blizzards list. It's filled with crunchy peppermint bark, and it can't help but get you into the holiday spirit. It might not be back next year, but keep an eye out for whatever seasonal offerings come out during that time of year. You shouldn't miss out. Try something new at Dairy Queen with the Blizzard of the Month. All too often, it can seem like nothing exciting is happening in your life. The best bet to create a flawless look is to use either matte or satin finish shadows. However, makeup artist Ariel Lewis explains that if you really do want to wear metallic, especially around the holidays, keep it in the center of your lid. Your work life may involve doing the same task over and over again, and it's easy to let a relationship slip into a rut. Those things may be out of your control, but there is one small part of your life that you can always control: your Blizzard order at Dairy Queen. And if you need a change in your life, then it may be time to try this month's Blizzard of the Month. Chew Boom reported an exciting update in July 2020. The month's Blizzard of the Month was the Nestle Drumstick Blizzard. Putting them on the corners of your eyelids brings more attention to the fine lines that tend to settle in that area. Another way you can incorporate the shimmer without aging yourself is to use fine pearl shadow. Choose one that's light and not too sparkly, explains Ilia Beauty founder Sasha Plavsic. Do you remember drumsticks from when you were a kid? They were those frozen chocolate cones. It's nice to use fine pearl as a base and layer over top with a non-shimmer shadow to eyebrow emergency. It's a fact of life. Our eyebrows naturally grow thinner as we age, which can be accelerated by years over plucking through the years. When you'd bite into them, you'd find layers of vanilla ice cream and even caramel sauce. As we age, our brows naturally thin both in thickness and from the ends, explains licensed makeup and eyebrow artist Pamela Jeshonik of Everyday Aesthetics Eyebrow Studio. Brows also fall as part of the natural aging process, so they do not sit as high on the brow bone as they did when we were younger. So for a more youthful-looking brow, think full and arched. You can start by filling in with a brow powder. Well, even people with sensitive teeth could enjoy those delicious flavors in the month of July with this genius blizzard concept. The best part is that there's a new blizzard of the month every month, though it's not always a brand new flavor, and it may just be the best way to taste a little bit of everything on the menu.
Get discounts on Orange Julius products at Dairy Queen by joining the Orange Julius League Fan Club. If you love your juice more than your ice cream, then you may be a bigger fan of Orange Julius than you are of Dairy Queen. We don't understand you, but we're not judging you. But what you may not know about the popular juice chain is that it's owned by Dairy Queen. Dairy Queen bought the chain all the way back in 1987. It was a watershed moment for the company because that's when it really started to spread across the country. Grab an Orange Julius shake or smoothie in stores for a discount by signing up for the Orange Julius League Fan Club. You'll get all the latest info on the brand as well as info on limited time deals you may not want to pass up. Plus, signing up for this program will make your birthday a little bit sweeter as well. The crazy coupon lady claims that you'll also get a free BOGO coupon on your birthday. Grab a free ice cream cone at Dairy Queen on the first day of spring if you're in the know when it comes to the best Dairy Queen deals. Then there's one day that you look forward to every year, the first day of spring. Powder can add lost fullness and is quick and easy to learn, Jashonik explains. You also want the brows to keep from looking too sharp and stern, which the powder will help with too. As you age you should stay away from cream-based brow products, explains DC-based makeup artist Ariel Lewis. It's on this day when the DQ gods bless us with a free cone of the good stuff. They tend to apply too harsh of a line. Lewis recommends using Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Powder Duo. So with the correct color powder, trace a bit outside the natural brow line to add a bit of width. And to add a little lift, trace the arch a little bit higher on the top of the brow, not from underneath. Just as we would outline the brow just outside the root line to give it thickness, you want to gently raise the top of the arch using your powder on top of the brow line, explains Jashonik. It takes a little practice, but it's magic. So don't be afraid of going outside the lines of your natural brow, just keep it light and feathery. With the correct technique and shade, you can fake it for younger looking brows in just seconds. Lipstick that's too dark, our lips become thinner and lose definition as we grow older. Unless you plan on going crazy with the liner to overdraw your lips, you'll want to start easing away from darker shades, which make your lips look thinner. Jan Ping outlines her plan for perfect lips. I like to start with lip liner, and use a nice neutral shade that's just a bit bolder than the person's natural lip color, she says. It's a great way to celebrate the beginning of the warmer weather, and it doesn't technically cost a dime. However, this is a great chance to give back to the community if you can. I line the lips and then I fill in the rest with a tinted gloss. A lot of women are really stuck on the idea of always using heavy lipstick, but I think that gloss gives a softer, more youthful appearance. Letting your lipstick bleed. While most people become better at applying their makeup with time, sadly, not everyone's skills improve as they age. While you don't have to pay for your cone, customers are encouraged to donate to the Children's Miracle Network. You got some delicious ice cream for free, so why not pass that goodwill along and do something nice for others? Even if you happen to miss the free cone day at Dairy Queen. Though, you may still be able to manage a free cone if you visit a Ben & Jerry's or Haagen-Dazs. Though free cone days have largely been postponed in 2020 due to the coronavirus pandemic, we'd fully expect them to be back in coming years. Even just a sleight of the hand when putting on your lipstick can really accentuate the signs of aging, according to Evan. He explained why it is essential to put on your lipstick flawlessly, or risk showing your flaws. As you age, the neater you apply your lipstick, the better. It hides obvious creases that begin to appear around the mouth. However, lipstick can begin to bleed more as you get older, because fine lines around the mouth stop your lipstick from staying in place. Evan shared that perfect lips are possible with a multi-step process. Use a primer to start off your latest lip look, and finish it off with lip gloss. The gloss will secure your look and prevent your lipstick from bleeding. Wearing bright colors. We know a bright pop of color in your makeup look is fun. But once you reach a certain age, it's more likely to look out of place, and might even make you look older. It would similar to wearing a mini skirt. Some mature women will pull it off better than a teenager, explains Ilia Beauty founder Sasha Plavsic. But for many others it may not be age appropriate. She says colors like bright blues, purples, and greens tend to highlight features that point to a woman's age. And she's not alone in this opinion. DC-based makeup artist Ariel Lewis also recommends to stay away from bright colors. The days of wearing blue eyeshadow should be behind you. She recommends that you try darker, more muted colors, such as navy instead of bright blue, or deep jade instead of green. Trying to be too trendy. There is no better way to look older than trying to look too young. Furthermore, there is a fine line between attempting a more youthful look and just looking bad. Makeup artist, hair stylist and television personality, Anthony Pazos, who has worked on many celebrities, from the Kardashians to Beyoncé, believes it's important to aim for a generally age-appropriate look. When we try too hard to look cool and it seems unnatural, it's a clear indicator to others that you are just not that secure. It's best to be the best you without going overboard. But Pazos doesn't think you should forego all makeup trends. You just need to incorporate them into your standard look in a subtle way. This doesn't mean you can't take calculated risks. Baby steps are always the best bet when trying something new or trendy. He believes the most foolproof approach is to keep it classic for the most part. Remember, being classic is timeless because trends come and go. Never updating your look while a classic look is always a good choice. It's important to recognize that what was a classic style 20 years ago isn't the same today. After all, over the years styles change, and according to Pazos, you need to as well. If you are stuck in an era not in the 21st century, you're aging yourself. Sometimes our own comfort levels can make us appear stuck in an era long gone. If you want to look younger, you need to challenge yourself and try styles that you may not be comfortable with. His final tip was that when it comes to beauty, small adjustments can go a long way. Not taking care of your skin properly in the first place. Even the best makeup can't hide your age if you aren't taking good care of your skin in the first place. Klein says the number one thing you need to do is use sunscreen. Are you not using sunscreen daily? It's one of the top reasons why you're aging your skin. The sun is the top cause of skin aging. So, make sure that you're wearing a daily sunscreen with SPF of at least 30 or higher. A major mistake Klein says that many women make is not taking their makeup off at the end of the day. Another thing that's aging your skin is not removing your makeup before you go to sleep. Throughout the day, you're dealing with environmental factors like dirt and pollution that can clog the pores, which can lead to breakouts. Find a good cleanser and, if you are feeling lazy, get cleansing towelettes to remove all of your makeup. Less is more, so the general tip to keep makeup from aging you? Less is more. Keep things light and natural. And even when you want a splash of a little something extra, keep it at a minimum. But as Lowe tells us, most makeup rules are meant to be broken, so don't be afraid to try new things and find what works best for you.